Prix, and his opponent, a 44-year-old from Stoke, reached the quarterfinals of the World Championship. Just edged out by Simon Whitlock at the Ali Pali, but improving all the time. Number 16 in the world with the power to add, you would think.
Well, the odds say that Ian White is the odds-on favourite here, but as we've seen in the first two games here at the Grand Prix, anything can happen. You start getting edgy on the double in.
First set.
It can happen again, so Mickey Mansell will throw the first darts. And if he sees this first dart win the double, all of a sudden, Mansell will think, might be my day.
We're staying there, I think.
No score.
You don't see many players looking at double 19 to get underway. Much more the conventional route for Ian White, no problem at all.
60.
Away with the first three. And I think when you win the throw, it's imperative you get away with your first visit.
He's gone from the 19s up to the tops. The tops has worked for him.
41.
Ian White is already in. And over in Germany, in Leipzig, last Euro event, Ian White played absolutely brilliant. Beat Raymond van Barneveld in one of the best games probably seen this year. 180s flying in all over the place.
Yeah, just come on leaps and bounds, hasn't he, Ian White? And on merit in the top 16 in the world, but never been past the second round here in
81.
In Dublin. When he gets going,
100.
that 180, the 60 bed, it's like a magnet, isn't it? Mansell, the first of three Irishmen playing tonight. Brendan Dolan to come against Gary Anderson, and Darrell Gurney will take on Adrian Lewis. All three Irish
81.
competitors involved on the opening night. But it's advantage White here against the throw in the first leg. Already seen Andrew Gilding and Robert Thornton.
81.
Through, you have Jamie Caven. He's in action Tuesday night. That should be a cracking game. Plays Peter Wright.
There is some real cracking matchups in this first round. As you said, that one is a cracker as well. Brendan Dolan takes on Gary Anderson, and Phil the Power Taylor against Steve Beaton, that's been playing very well and won't be frightened. But tops here for the first leg for Ian White. He's going to come back. Well, that's a long way off, but he will be back. Mickey Mansell, possibly 9 darts away.
.45 in the world. That's quite an achievement when you're only playing the sport on a part-time basis. Tops for White. Double 10. And again.
20.
No pressure. No pressure, you see, Rob.
Yeah, he got in okay, but he's having a struggle getting out, so Mickey Mansell can put in, needs at least a ton though. Never leaves himself a shot where he only needs one treble to have a go at the double, and he hasn't done that, so
He only requires 20.
a little bit easier for Ian White to finally wrap this first leg up. Double 10 it is, straight in the middle, and that is a breaker throw already for Ian White. So now back to those double tops to start the leg.
Try again.
No score.
So a chance here for Mansell. A lot of support for the Irish. Mansell here looking again at double 19. Well, we have 3 darts at double 19 and missed them all.
40.
He's had 5 darts in all at double 19 and missed them all. So back to tops he goes. And he is away, as is his opponent. Just looking back in the records, First ever World Grand Prix, 1998. Phil Taylor won it. He beat Rod Harrington 13-8 in the final.
Do records go back that far? No grey hair then. It was still.
No, are you absolutely certain
well,
about that?
okay. You could go with me on that one. But I do remember when I played in it, it was not a tournament I used to love. You know, this getting in and with the double, it was too much pressure for me. And you can see it in the faces. That's why, I mean, we've had the two outsiders in the first two games that have come on and won the match. So anything can happen.
Was 13-8 a fair reflection? You got close.
85.
Do you remember?
No, I actually don't. Too long ago, I'm afraid. Closed that business down many years ago.
24.
Scrappy, isn't it? That's better. Yes. Still works full time as a joiner. Mickey Mansell. Very difficult, isn't it? Once you've got a group of sponsors. But he does well. And of course, every tournament virtually is an away day, isn't it? It's a flight.
On the PDC calendar, when you look at the 2015, it is more or less every single weekend. But Mickey Mansell now has got a chance to get this throw back. Ian White has asked a question of Ian White on the 156. Oh, and that wasn't far off. But he has put some pressure on Mickey Mansell. Tried to get the 19s in, missed those, but he got in with the tops. Can he get out with the tops to get this leg back?
Game chance, second leg.
I respectfully suggest that he stays there. Let's see. Surely after missing all those darts at double 19, getting away. There's your answer. He's got to stay there, hasn't he?
You're exactly right, Stuart. You know, you play where your confidence is, and the confidence with Mickey Mansell is on the double tops and not the 19s. Gives Mickey Mansell a bit of leeway.
Advantage. Mansell. Of course, partner Brendan Dolan to the semi-finals of the World Cup of Darts in Hamburg in the summer. Really good. Showing the strength of the growing strength of the sport in both the Republic and Northern Ireland.
Needed to find a treble, did Ian White with that visit. So Mickey Mansell now 120 points plus these. Just needs to keep niggling on the treble 20, and he hasn't, so a chance for Ian White to get himself back in the leg, but he needs to find a couple of trebles. Only two 140s from Mickey Mansell, only one from Ian White. And again, a missed number.
Well, Mansell, 2012, lost at this stage to Paul Nicholson. Nicholson, by the way, not involved in this year's tournament. And last year, Mansell was beaten 2-1. Of course, in sets by Simon Whitlock. He had 3 darts at tops to win against the Aussie. I remember it well. So does he. Just wants to get past this first round hurdle, but played really well 12 months ago, Mansell. Had those chances to beat Whitlock. Giving himself a chance here in this leg after losing the opening leg of the match.
And that is a perfect first start from Mansell. He's got to go, probably go down for the 19s. But here's the treble 19. It'll leave him the double that he tried to get in with. Well, he's gone the other way.
25.
That'll do nicely.
was an unusual. I think he's possibly miscounted there to leave the bullseye. He could have hit that treble 19 to leave himself a double.
134.
I can assure you, Mickey Mansell's not the sort of player that goes for these bullseye. Surely it'll be 10 for double top. He's been hitting the double top, and there it is, the 10 for double top for Mickey Mansell, and straight in the middle. Lost the first leg against the throw, but has rolled off 2 on the trot to get the advantage back.
45.
New darts for Mansell, only been playing with him a couple of weeks. Extra grip, a lot more grip on the barrel, he was telling me. Doing the trick for him here. Tell you what, that's a great dart. Couldn't see much of the bad there.
Well, what it does, it keeps the pressure on. That's a great visit. Right, using those 19s very well. But what Mansell's got to do is just keep the pressure on and then get down, and just one dart of the double. Mansell will feel very happy about hitting it, and as we see with the Justin Pipe game, the pressure that this tournament puts on the players is incredible.
Especially in this first round. Short format. Now, one error.
95.
When you're playing match play in legs, one error you can get away with. One error in set play, first round of the World Grand Prix, could and does cost. Good response. Great response.
Puts him right back in this leg. White 60. Now, the pressure of the 180 from Mansell has forced an error from Ian White, so now Mansell needs to follow that 180 up, minimum of a ton. 140 is absolutely brilliant. It looks good for a 140, I have to say.
85.
Oh, not a time to snatch a dart.
67.
Should have been so much better.
$43.
Only 43.
Michael will require 156.
The pros love the 156. We'll switch now.
132.
Real pressure here.
24.
Ian White won the opening leg. Needs this to stay in the set. Needs the ball.
99.
What a chance here.
Michael will require
He lost
24.
the opening leg. The Irishman here throwing for the opening set.
Double 12 all, that's a big snatch from Mickey Mansell. Now the sixes. The sixes, Mickey Mansell hits. He lost the very first leg, but he rolls off 3 legs on the trot to win the first leg against Ian White. The picks of the first round. Certainly, Mansell in the driving seat.
80.
And I think it's proven already, Stuart, that the edginess that it causes this double in. I mean, you know, we've had the two favourites in the first game go down,
100.
and Ian White is normally a guy that's very straight, doesn't miss big numbers too often, but he's missing an awful lot. And this just proves that the pressure that Mansell is piling on him.
Well, on top of that, Rob, just won 140 from Ian White in this match.
140.
Normally such a consistently high scorer. And again, struggling.
41.
And there we have the missed number. That's very unusual for Ian White. And again, that's the pressure of this match. Mickey Mansell, nothing's going to rush Mickey Mansell. Just plays his own game. He plays the dartboard, as we say. He doesn't play the player. A lot of people will play the player. James Wade, perfect example of someone who plays the player. Well, young and old are out in Dublin at the City West this evening, watching the darts.
96.
Not at the races. Ian White so far. But advantage here, Mansell, against the throw. Could do with a treble.
16.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't go for the 19s. The first two darts had blocked that treble 20. Trying to put it through a brick wall of tungsten was Mickey Mansell. And there's one of those 140s that you mentioned. And he needs to find a few more. He may only have a dart at the bullseye, so Mansell, if he doesn't take this out, a nice straight ton will set him up. And that he's going to do.
Yeah. So the pressure back
100
on his opponent.
He only require 84.
To stop the rot. Oh. Well, made a mess of it. Made a complete and utter mess of it. So what a chance here to win the opening leg against the throw of the second set. This would be 4 consecutive legs. Double 10. Well done. Well done. It's 4 consecutive legs. It's advantage Mickey Mansell as he chases a place in the second round of the Grand Prix for the very first time. Is this going to be Mansell's night? Well, he's been excellent, hasn't he? After he abandoned the experiment of the double 19 to get away.
160.
Well, it's incredible. Sorry, Stu, it's incredible that he come in with a game plan of, right, I'm going to go for the 19s to get in. I feel happier down there. It isn't so far away as the double tops at the top of the board. All of a sudden, straight away, he's abandoned it. And now the double top is really working for him. And we see Mickey Mansell with a nice fluent action. No pressure in that throw.
100.
Partisan home crowd. We've got Mansell, Dolan and Gurney to cheer for
100.
on the opening night. 100 at the moment, not enough for the world number 16.
And you could see Ian White just over the shoulder of Mickey Mansell there, slapping his leg, trying to get some motivation going.
83.
He's got to try and get the adrenaline running, but at the same time keep that arm nice and still. The hand, no nerves in the hand, and this is a better darts from Ian White. Needs to find another treble. That's better. A good extension with that last dart, Stu. You know, you really did fire it in there with an extra few knots to get it in the treble 20.
Bit more rhythm. How about that? Another one of those. Oh, lovely darts! Well, it's been a terrific leg. Possible 13 darter after getting away with a 160. This would take Mansell to within one leg.
121.
A victory.
You require 24.
Double 12. Well, he's hit this before. He'd missed the 12 before and hit the 6. Oh, that's a great marker. Don't come inside. That's what he'll be telling himself.
12 score.
Well, that's okay.
You require 138.
He will hope that White doesn't come back with 138. Let's see. Will Mansell get another shot? Well, he will now.
Well, a magnificent chance for Mickey Mansell to take complete control of this match. If he misses this first one, he wants to put it just outside. He doesn't want to split it and go down for those threes. And that's a perfect mark. If he just clips that barrel, it will bounce in. Right, we've got to clip the barrel, Mickey.
6 score.
Now, is that a game changer? Is that
28.
a huge turning point in this match? 6 darts he's missed. What can White do? Oh, well. He's unable to take the advantage. Well, incredible tension.
It is, and he just threw that last dart away, and he's left himself double one. So if Mansell misses, which he doesn't, straight in the double three. White had a chance to nick that leg and get back in the set. But now, make or break for Ian White. Needs to start getting the big scores going.
80.
Well, Mansell, after losing the opening leg, has won the last 5. One more leg. Yep. He's away again.
60.
Pressure on Diamond White here at the Grand Prix. First round, this is the 3rd game. We've already seen upsets. Are we going to see another one? Mickey Mansell just playing his own game, going about his business, going about his business extremely well.
Only 100. Great adjustment again from Mansell.
100.
Well, Mickey Mansell will be thinking as White fires in a maximum. What a time to do it. But Mickey Mansell will still be thinking 6 darts from 201. Just make sure he hit the 1 treble. That's exactly what he's done. Now he needs another treble. Now we see Ian White want 84 in the first set and not get a dart at the bullseye. So what's he going to do?
A double 12 to stop the rock. Finally, a 180 followed by an 81 2-dart finish. He's still in there after 5 consecutive legs for Mansell, but the Irishman here has the darts throwing for the match. Imperative that he gets away with these 3. Oh, now this is pressure. Oh, well, that's amazing, isn't it? He's on the verge of victory, and he's thinking about it.
Well, I can't believe that either. Ian White would have been standing back, praying, literally praying that Mansell was going to miss the double, which he did. But White has let him off now. First dart in that double top, which it is. If he finds another treble. That'll do. It's a good, solid start to the leg.
$51.
Now then, can Mickey Mansell hold it all together here in this leg? It's in his hands. He has the darts, he has the advantage, and he's throwing for what would be a terrific win. It would be the first win
60
on this stage, but only 60.
And the last thing Mickey Mansell wants to do is to start thinking about that finishing line.
60.
Just got to get up and throw each dart at a time and think about it. You start to think about it, and that's where it can go wrong.
Another one of those, thank you. Perfect. Right on cue. Is this Mansell's moment?
Well, Mansell, one of the players that are taking darts into the schools. He's doing a lot with the youngsters. And if they're watching, which I know they are, the temperament of this man, Mickey Mansell, has been exceptional. The action hasn't changed. He hasn't changed his pace.
That was disappointing. A ton would have been absolutely perfect. But there's nothing coming back from his opponent.
95. Michael, you require 138.
6 darts from here for a place in the second round. The partisan Irish crowd consents it as well. Double 12 to win it in style.
114.
The first facial expression from Mickey Mansell, a little wry smile. He's just got to compose himself. Well, White has put some pressure on. But now Mickey Mansell, 3 clear darts for a second round place in the World Grand Prix.
For the very first time, a big upset on the opening night here in Dublin. Mickey Mansell beats the world number 16 Ian White, and he wins for the first time on the Dublin stage. Fabulous performance from Mansell. He goes through to round